If you need to make $10,000 in the next 30 days as an online fitness trainer, keep watching this video because I'm going to break down exactly how I've done it myself and how we are helping thousands of coaches do the exact same thing online, even starting from zero. All right. So my name is Connor Jarvie. I am the founder and CEO of Elite Health Trainer University. We help fitness coaches and personal trainers start and scale their online businesses so they can go ahead and quit their jobs and make 10, 20, and some even up to $50,000 per month. Winston can attest to that. We've used the same systems to grow to 100K per month. This is our nice award that we send out to people. And look, it's real. We've actually done this. And you can do this without having a ton of business experience, sales knowledge, marketing knowledge, or any special certifications that other people will otherwise tell you you need. And that's a big misconception too, because if you want to train online, you actually don't need any special certifications to do so. Just a quick tip there. So I'm going to break down step by step everything you need to do as a fitness coach in order to make $10,000 in your next 30 days with proven systems that we have personally used and what we're showing people how to do right now. So without further ado, let's dive into it. All right, so the first thing you have to do is you have to understand exactly what you are selling. Now, if your goal is to make $10,000 per month as a brand new trainer or someone who's already online looking to scale their business, you have to sell the right thing to the right person. You're going to enter a death spiral if you try to sell something very cheap to the wrong person and trying to do that 1,000 different times. Here's what most people do. Most coaches will go ahead and try to make a course or an ebook or something very cheap, like $7 to like $50 they try to sell to their friends. Here's the deal. In order for you to make $10,000 per month, you can't sell something that's $50. Let's do some simple math real quick. How many $50 ebooks or courses do you have to sell in order to make $10,000? You have to sell 200 courses or ebooks to make $10,000 at $50 per course or ebook. You can't even sell 200 of anything, or you haven't yet. So instead of doing that, and also here's the cool thing, you have to sell that every month repeatedly. That's not going to work. First of all, that's not a sustainable business model, but also that's a huge waste of your time. The reality is most people aren't going to open up a course or an ebook that they spent $50 for. And they're not going to implement anything that you give them to do. So that's not going to work. Here's what you have to sell as an online trainer or an online coach wanting to make $10,000 in the easiest, fastest possible way. Instead of selling something extremely low ticket, you have to sell something high ticket, right? A premium price, something that people are going to spend a little bit more than what they're comfortable with on something that's actually going to work. Instead of $50, I charge $1,500 minimum for a 16-week transformation program. Now, if you're saying, Connor, that $1,500 is insane, no one's going to want to spend that money. Here's the deal. I sold my programs for $2,500 to $3,000 per person, and I had hundreds, if not thousands of people pay me for those programs. Here's a stat you might not have known. The average in-person session right now to work with a trainer in person is about $60 a session for 1 hour. That's just for working out. That's not even for nutrition or any type of accountability. If you leave the gym and then you go home and eat like shit, you can't outwork a bad diet, right? Because 90% of your results are going to come from the foods that you eat, not the workouts that you do, no matter what anyone tells you. In-person trainers at Equinox, Planet Fitness, Crunch Fitness, where I used to work, they don't help you with your nutrition. They actually just give you the workouts and then expect you to change over the next year, when in reality, you stay the same. $60 a session for 1 day. That's for 1 hour of their time. Let's say somebody goes twice a week. So 2 sessions a week, they're spending $120 on just working out, which is 10% of the results. Let's say they do that for a month. They're spending upwards of $500 a month to look the exact same. Let's say they do that for 4 months. They're spending $2,000 4 months to look the same just for working out. How about we save them $500 and give them the rest of the 90% that they're not otherwise getting from an in-person trainer or any kind of nutritionist for that matter. Here's the other thing. You don't need to be certified to give nutrition or diet advice unless you are looking to cure a disease. Then you need to get certified as a licensed nutritionist or dietitian. If you're just helping people lose weight and get in shape, you don't need any special certification because all that shit's online for free anyway. There's nothing stopping people from following bad diet advice out there, and those people are for sure not getting in any trouble. Just don't tell people they have to eat fucking acid, and then you're fine. Here's the cool thing. If you want to make $10,000 in 30 days, you only need to sell roughly about 6 people every single month at a $1,500 price point. Now that's easy. You're talking to more than 6 people a day. You can even break that down onto monthly packages or weekly packages. Preferably, I like to use processes and systems like Affirm in order for people to pay over time month to month and have you get paid out in full. That way you can collect more cash up front and have the person you're working with pay over time on a plan that actually fits their budget. So that's the first thing. You have to know what you're selling and you have to know exactly what you're charging in order to make sense for you and also the prospect you're working with. And stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to train these people online without stepping foot inside of a gym later in this video. Step 2, we actually have to find people who are willing to buy. Crazy idea. So you have to have your first few clients. Now, my first 30 days that I left the gym making 12 bucks an hour, I actually made $10,000 my first 30 days online with no experience, no marketing, no business, no sales, no special certifications, following this exact framework I'm going to show you right now. My first 6 clients were actually all friends and family, right? Because at the end of the day, people buy off of people that they already trust. They like, know, and already trust you. They're going to want to support you in your business. Now, if you go to complete strangers and you're like, hey, buy my shit, they don't know you, they don't trust you, you're just like everyone else, why would they even look your way? Go into your friends, your family, coworkers, everybody in your contact list that already likes, knows, and trusts you. That is the first place that you have to go in order to sell your programs. You don't need thousands of followers. I actually did this with less than 1,000 followers, and I have clients right now with 200 followers making 10 grand a month because they just need 6 people. They don't need 1,000 million people. They just need people who know and like them. So first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna go down a list of all of your Instagram followers and your TikTok, Facebook, everyone who's following you. Press some type of button that got them to see you over and over again. You're gonna go down the list of all of those people and you're gonna send them this exact message. Hey John, just wanted to reach out because I just launched a brand new transformation program helping this person lose 20 to 40 pounds in the next 16 weeks without giving up food, without giving up any carbs, and without killing yourself in the gym. Was wondering if you knew anybody looking to completely transform their body before the summertime. You're gonna send that message to all of your followers straight up, just like that. Don't fucking change anything. Say that, and you're gonna have at least 5 to 10 people getting back to you on wanting to learn more about what you have to offer. You're not asking them if they'd be interested. You're asking if they know anybody else who would be interested. It's a little ninja move there. And you send that message to everybody, even the people that you don't feel close to, even the strangers that may have followed you. You send that to everybody, regardless if you think they would need your help or not. Chances are you're gonna get your first client off of somebody you had no idea actually needed your help. Funny story, my first client that I ever worked with, his name is Joe, really cool guy back in my gym. He was in his 50s and he was actually in pretty decent shape when we first started working out together. And when I launched my business, I reached out to him for a testimonial. I said, hey Joe, I'm launching this business. It would be really awesome if you can make a 30 or 45-second video explaining how I've been able to help you get in shape, and anything else would be really great. He reached out and he said, hey, that's awesome to hear, man. How much is your program? I was like, no, I just want a free testimonial video. And he reached back out and he's like, well, no, I want to learn more about what you have to offer and kind of like what it entails. I'm interested. And I was like, oh, somebody I reached out to who I had no idea needed help at the time, but he wanted help. So we hopped on the phone and he paid me $2,000 right on the phone. That was my first program I ever sold. And it was from somebody who I had no idea actually needed help. So Joe, if you're watching this, if you don't know it yet, but you completely changed my life, because after that moment, I was bought in on the process. I made $2,000 in less than an hour on the phone in my own bedroom at my mom's house, because I was living at my parents at the time. So thank you, Joe. He also killed it too. You got great results. Send that message to everybody, and that's the first step you have to do. Then you have to move on to the next step. Step number 3 is you have to post the right type of content in order to attract the right people. Now, if you just expect to make one post and then hope everybody flocks to your program and everybody reaches out to you, chances are you're gonna be dead in the water. This is a game of numbers, right? You're not running ads, you're not running any kind of other media, any kind of social marketing. You are making all of this yourself, and you have to force the growth. Here's your 30-day content plan in order to get your next 5 to 10 high-ticket online fitness clients and how to build authority and trust around your program and what you have to offer. All right, so day number 1, you have to make a personal transformation post. This is gonna be either you or a client you've helped, and it's gonna be a before and after of you or your client detailing exactly where you were before you started and where you are now in your complete transformation. I want you to take the absolute worst photo of yourself. You look gross. Maybe you have a stomach. Maybe you're folding over your clothes a little bit. I don't care. I want you to find the worst photo of yourself, and then I want you to find your best physique photo. Make it night and day difference. This is a monster, this is another monster, but in a better way. You're going to put, this was me before, this is me after, and I'll show you an example of on the screen here. This is going to detail exactly why you're launching this business, and you're gonna show people that not only have you done this yourself, but you're helping other people right now have the same opportunity with one-on-one coaching and accountability so they actually get it done. You're gonna launch your program with your own personal story and a call to action. So that's a marketing term. It's just simply saying, if you also want to get ripped before summer, stay lean year round, lose the 10 to 20 pounds of stubborn belly fat without doing all of this -1, -2, -3. And that could be cutting out calories, cutting out carbs, and killing yourself in the gym. Then I'm looking for 5 highly motivated individuals who are looking to do the exact same thing without any of the terrible diets or any of the blunders that most other programs will have you do. Post that and then pin it to the top of your profile, and that is going to at least get some more engagement and drive some more traffic to your profile. That's step number 1. The day after that, you're gonna go ahead on your reels, because reels are gonna be the best way to get more views. They have the best engagement right now, is you're gonna do a voiceover of a B-roll clip of you working out. So it can be like this: 3 things you must do if you want to lose belly fat fast. Number 1, track everything you eat. If you are not tracking, you are slacking. Step number 2 is you have to stop doing endless cardio. Contrary to popular belief, cardio is actually helping you gain more weight. Sounds crazy, but when you focus your emphasis on cardio, you stop focusing it on weight training, which is gonna help you build more muscle, and more muscle means burning more fat. Number 3 is you have to eat more protein. Protein is gonna be the hardest substance for your body to break down, keeping you fuller for longer and reducing your bloat in your stomach or any other areas. Now, if you want a complete breakdown, comment shred below and I'll send over my free fat loss guide to get you summer ready or lean year round for the next 3 to 4 months. That's gonna be your post. It's gonna be a simple call to action to get a free resource. Now, if you don't have a free resource, don't freak out. Don't go on Canva and creating one for the next 3 hours. Go on ChatGPT, type in, create me a free resource that helps people lose 10 to 20 pounds in the next 2 to 4 months without cutting calories, without cutting carbs, without crazy workouts in the gym. You're gonna enter in the problems of that person, the struggles, how long they've been struggling with, and also what their goals are. It's gonna give a little bit more detail and more structure to the plan. Just copy that, paste it in a Google Doc, and send it over to them. Again, most people aren't gonna look at this free stuff because it's free. People don't value free things. Day number 3, you're gonna go ahead and post a walking video. Now, a walking video is just exactly like it sounds. You're gonna be outside, because outside is free. You're gonna take a video of yourself using your money-making device, and you're gonna go ahead and give out fitness tips for people who are struggling with a common problem. Now, this common problem is gonna be specifically directed to the person you wanna help. So if you're helping busy parents shed the last 10 to 20 pounds of stubborn belly fat, maybe a few different tips you give them is, well, here's how to go ahead and shed those 10 to 20 pounds without adding more time onto your plate and taking time away from your family. Tip number 1 is this, tip number 2, and then tip number 3. And then at the end of the video, you're going to go ahead and add another call to action saying, if you want a free guide, or if you want to work with me one-on-one to implement a specific plan to help you lose the next 10 to 20 pounds in the next 3 to 4 months, comment this word. I'll send you more information of how that works. That's day 3, super simple. Day 4, you're gonna do a combination of those 3 posts for the next 30 days, all while promoting your program and promoting that you're working with 5 people for the next 4 months. All you have to do is be consistent on your stories, be consistent on your posts every single day, at least once a day for the next 30 days. I promise you, you're going to do at least $5,000 in 30 days if you follow everything I am telling you to do right now. That's a minimum. That's if you just don't even show up at all. But if you are dead serious about wanting to grow this business, you have to do it every single day. So that is the 30-day posting schedule. I go in more detail with my private one-on-one clients, but I don't have enough time here. Just follow those 3 simple posts. Do that consistently for the next 30 days. You're going to make a ton of money. Now let's go on to step 4, what to actually do with those comments and with those DMs. So when people comment on your post or when they DM you the keyword that you want them to send to you, don't just simply reply in the comment section, send them a personalized message in the DMs. So the first message you're going to reach out and say is, hey John, saw you commented on my post or saw you wanted that free guide. What's the #1 fitness goal you're working towards right now? And then let them open up. Just let them explain exactly what they're looking for, what they're wanting to do. And then you're going to hit them with this next question. So how long have you been wanting to hit that fitness goal for? Because what you're looking for is a time frame. The longer the time frame, the deeper the pain is. And the deeper the pain, the more they're willing to go ahead and buy out of that pain. Once they answer that question, hit them with this next question. Got it. So is this something that you're wanting to go ahead and solve now or sometime later in the future when this problem gets worse? This is going to solve the urgency problem. Am I looking to get it solved now? Do I want help now? Or am I not too serious about this and I want to push this off for later? If they are serious about it now, you're going to extend them an invitation to help them on a Zoom call. I do Zoom because you get to see the person face to face. You don't do it on the phone, although I've done $30,000 months in fitness all on the phone just by itself. Doing it on Zoom increases the close rate dramatically when you're selling high ticket programs. Once they answer that question, hit them with this next message. So John, I've done this for myself and I've done this with other people, and this is something that I can definitely help you out with. Regardless if you want to become a client or not, I'd love to set some time aside for either today or tomorrow to see how I can help best and see if we'd be a good fit to work together. How does that sound? You're going to go ahead and pitch the call. It's a completely free call. What you're not going to do is pitch them your program and price in the DMs because you are guaranteed never to hear from them again. Once they say yes, you're going to get a time and a day where you can go ahead and give them a call or send them a Zoom link. Now, I heavily promote Calendly links in these situations, but if you don't have a Calendly link set up, just go ahead and get a Zoom account, send them the link, and then go ahead and hop on a call and see exactly what they're looking for. Now, most of the time they're gonna say yes, but if they ever ask, how much do you charge or what does it entail? All you're gonna do is you're gonna say, pricing is super dependent on each person I work with. Since everything I do is customized to each person, it looks different for everybody involved. I wouldn't really know exactly what that looks like until you hop on a call and see what you need. Sound like a plan? And if they say yes, perfect. What time of day work best for you? Send them the link. Step number 5, once you go ahead and get them on the Zoom call, you're going to follow a sales process and outline that closes high ticket deals like clockwork. And this is exactly how it goes. The first thing you do on this sales call is you have to ask them, hey John, really excited to have you on this call. Real quick, this is gonna be a deep dive into your current fitness routine, your current lifestyle and habits, and we're gonna see where you're stuck, where you wanna go, and how to get you from A to B. I'm gonna ask you a few questions and see where you're at. Cool if I go ahead and jump into it. They're gonna say yes. Then you're gonna say, perfect. First thing, John, where are you looking to go in your fitness journey? Detail the entire thing for me. They're gonna open up about their fitness goals, tell you what they want, tell you what they've tried, everything. Just let them talk. Second thing you're gonna do is dive a little deeper into their goals. If they say they wanna lose 20 pounds, well, why is that important to you? Why specifically 20 pounds? It usually takes about 3 or 4 whys to get to the really core of why they want to actually lose that weight. Now, I'm not going to teach you the entire sales process today because we don't have time, but you're going to go ahead and ask them what their goals are, what have they tried so far, and why hasn't that worked? Again, creating doubt in their head and saying that, well, I can't keep doing that if it didn't work. I need to do something else that actually works. Third thing is you're gonna ask them, how long has this been an issue for? Are you willing to settle for less, or you wanting to go ahead and advance for more? Do you want to draw a line in the sand and become the person you want to be? Or do you want to keep doing the same things over and over again and expecting something to change when in reality it never does? Once you find out that they are a good candidate for your help in your program, you go ahead and you ask for the pitch. You're going to say this. So John, based on what you're telling me, it sounds like you're exactly the kind of person that I do help. Not only have I done this for myself, I've lost X amount of weight doing this type of method, but I've helped X amount of people do the same thing following this exact same framework. Based on what you tell me, you're exactly the type of person that I can help. Is it cool if I go ahead and explain how this works? If they say, yes, I'm excited, then you go into your pitch. Now, I have a complete sales pitch that I show people how to close $3,000 fitness deals. You can get that somewhere in the description or somewhere around this video. I'll link it to you, or go ahead and just watch the rest of my videos. I'll probably have it up there too. So then after you're done explaining your program, you're gonna pitch the price. They're either gonna say yes or no. Again, if they say no, there's a whole other section that I do cover when it comes to objections. Not gonna go into that right now, but the idea is to get at least 6 people in 30 days to say yes to your program. Normally I do charge $1,500 starting out. I've increased my prices ever since, and I want you to do that as well. $1,500 starting out for at least 90 or 120 days. That is gonna be the gold standard. Now, if they say it's too expensive, you can always downsell on your programs. Okay, if they can't afford $1,500 either in full or broken up over time, you can always decrease. Thing is, you can't increase your prices after you told them it's $1,500, but you can always negotiate down. This is exactly step by step everything that I've done in my own personal business and what I've helped hundreds of coaches do the exact same thing. Just like Ben, who went from working at a gym, doing roofing sales up in Minnesota to hitting 15K in his first 30 days. This is what Ashley has done to go from leaving the gym full time, going straight into online training with no business experience, no marketing. She did 12K in her first 30 days. This is what Carly has done in her first 4 days. She made $10,000. This is also what Taylor has done in his also first 4 days. He made $10,000 working a full-time job. Ryan, who made $17.5K working as a full-time electrician in his dad's company, he did $17.5K doing this part-time, following the steps I'm about to show you here. So if you're working full-time somewhere in a gym or in an office somewhere and you want to go ahead and learn online training, keep watching this video, because people just like yourself, if not less qualified, have done 10 times better in this business model. You just need to know exactly what to say and how to say it, and then what to do. Now, if you want to grow your fitness business online to 10, 20, even up to 50K months, then I would urge you to go ahead somewhere under this video, click the link to book a call with either me or my team to walk you through step by step what you need to do a deep dive in your business, show you our marketing strategies, show you specifically how you would use them in your own business, and how to start even if you're starting from zero. Okay, now if that sounds like you, do that right now. Spots are extremely limited to work with us one-on-one. I work with all my clients personally, and I show them how to start from scratch, just like how I've done myself. All right, but that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And if you're looking to grow your business and you're just here for the free stuff, all good. This video right here is going to show you exactly how to get more clients in your fitness business. All right, I'll see you in the next one.